for exclusive content and MP3s not available on YouTube, please check out my Patreon page, link in the video description. Also, if you're interested in your own custom hypnosis recording, please email a detailed description of what you like to ultrahypnosis@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you with a price quote as soon as possible. And really quickly, I would like to say thank you to my Inner Spiral patrons. A special thank you to Good Girl, Bloody Back, Loveless85, Tranced Mind, Ted, Merlot, Jinx Complex, Shaggy, Corinne K, Gareth O, Mama Wolf Kitty 79, Pyro, Yulo, and finally Andrew M. Thank you so much for your support. Before listening to this sleep hypnosis fantasy, make sure that you're laying down in a comfortable position and that you're ready to drift off to sleep at the end of this recording. There is no wake-up command in this recording. At the end, you'll be left to drift off into a deep, deep sleep. Now, if you need a moment to prepare yourself to drift off into a deep, deep sleep, pause the recording and do so now. All right, you should be nice and comfortable. Close those eyes and allow your mind to drift as my words guide you on a hypnotic fantasy. You're very, very weary from your travels. The pack on your back is heavy, weighed down with gold coins and other loot that you have gathered in the dungeon that you have just explored. You have successfully vanquished the creatures that have inhabited that dungeon, saving the villagers from their nightly raids. You're sure that soon you'll be hearing bards composing odes to your great heroic deeds, but really, you don't care about that too much right now. You're very tired and weary. You're ready for a long rest, a chance to fully replenish yourself. You know that down the road, just around the bend, there's a tavern where you can rest, safe and sound, for the night. You hobble along, groaning a bit as your armor rubs against your bumps and scrapes. You really want to reach this tavern. Fortunately, off in the distance, down the road, you see a familiar-looking figure. Ah, yes, that's a healer who was once part of your party on some adventure that you went on long ago. You see that they have recognized you, and they approach very quickly. My, you look quite the mess, though I imagine whoever you encountered looks much, much worse. Tell me, have you been going off, exploring dungeons all on your own again? You know that's no way to do it. You're making it a lot harder on yourself. Here, put your arm over my shoulder, okay? I'll help you get down the road to the tavern. One foot in front of the other. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out. I'll even pay for your room and board. I'm sure that you'll get me back later, and after you've had a nice long rest, I'm sure there's quite a thrilling tale of your exploits that you'll be sure to tell me. Really, I want to hear all about it. But right now, it's more important that we get you someplace safe and warm. All right, we're almost there. It will be nice to get a warm bed at the good old prancing pony. I'm sure after you've had a long rest, you can tell all the villagers of Bree about your exploits. But hush, no talking right now, okay? Right around the corner now, and here we are. Let me get the door for you. And here we go. How about this? Follow me over here into a more quiet corner of the prancing pony. I think over here will do nicely. Now, you can put down that rather large sack. I'll make sure that it goes nowhere, okay? You can trust me. I know that you've probably plundered quite a bit of valuable treasure, but we'll keep that between us so you can rest easy, okay? Now, I want you to just breathe in and out nice and deeply. I have learned some new healing spells from a stranger in a far-off land since the last time we met. They're very potent and powerful. They'll deeply soothe your mind before you take your long rest. You'll be sure to wake up more rejuvenated and refreshed than ever before after your rest. You see, if you guide the mind into a relaxed state, it will allow the body to heal and restore itself even more while you rest. Don't worry, it's going to feel rather pleasant to be guided into this relaxed state. Let me light some incense. You may notice that it has the heavy scent of lavender, though of course there are some other, more special and exotic ingredients in this incense. Just relax and gaze at the tendrils of smoke that rise from the incense as I twirl my fingers at the smoke. See how it starts to spiral all on its own. Keep on breathing in the heavy scent of lavender and notice how the smoke is starting to change color. It's no longer gray. It's turning purple. It's becoming thicker. And inside the tendrils of spiraling smoke, you see sparkling bits of magic, of energy. Focus on this. Let your thoughts be pulled towards the spiraling purple tendrils of smoke sparking and glowing with a magical aura. See the smoke now forming a perfect spiral before your eyes. You cannot move your gaze away from this spiraling smoke. If you try, you find that your head just gently turns back towards the spinning spiral of smoke. Your thoughts are being guided deeper and deeper into relaxation. Notice how the spiral of smoke pulsates with the aura of magic with every single word that I say. My voice seems to be echoing in your mind, filling your mind more and more. Allow my words to flow into your mind as you let your body relax on the chair that you're sitting on. Soon you'll be relaxing even more deeply in a very comfortable bed. But for right now, let your body go loose and limp as you just slump over in your chair. Don't worry, I got you right here. I'll hold you upright. I'll make sure that you don't fall over onto the floor. I can't let that happen. All the villagers of Bree here will think that you're some sort of drunk if I let you fall over onto the floor. So I'll definitely not do that. No, you're just deeply relaxed and drifting, letting the whole world melt away. There's just my voice, just my words, and they seem to be pulsating even more powerfully throughout your mind, feeling the magic from this swirling spiral of smoke seeping into your mind. Your jaw is hanging open ever so slightly. Your breathing is becoming slow and rhythmic. Your gaze is becoming soft and unfocused. Your eyes becoming empty and dull. Your mind is empty, a void to be filled with peaceful relaxation and deep, deep sleep. Empty your mind before you take your long rest. The more empty your mind becomes, the more refreshing and rejuvenating your long rest will be. You'll feel better than ever later on when you wake up. Just drift, breathing in and out, letting those heavy eyelids close as I count from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Close those eyes. Though notice how you can still see the spiral in your mind. You can still see the pulsating magic of the spiral as I speak. Even though your eyes are closed, the magic of this spiral follows you and it guides you deeper and deeper. Open those eyes on 3. 1, 2, 3. Struggle to open those heavy, heavy eyelids and look at the spiral made of smoke. See that it's still there. Focusing on it, relaxing deeper. Now close those eyes as I count down from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Closing those heavy, heavy eyes, letting your mind sleep deeply. You must empty your mind more and more to have the best long rest possible. Shh. You can still see the spiral, even though your eyes are closed. You can still see the pulsating magic that it emits. That magic is seeping into your mind, helping your mind become more empty and blank, drifting down, deeper and deeper. Open those eyes on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I know that it's very difficult to open those heavy, heavy eyelids, but you can do so for me right now. Good. I'll need your eyes open so I can guide you down to the room that I've gotten you for the night. It's a rather comfy one. You deserve the best the prancing pony has to offer. But before I guide you to that room, here, I have a vial of a special potion that I want you to drink. Open your mouth now. Go, ah. Don't worry, it's not bitter. It's actually quite sweet. Here you go. I'm going to pour it into your mouth now. Be sure to drink it all up. That's it. It kinda has a little bit of a honey taste to it, and it makes you feel really warm. Maybe a little fuzzy in the head, but that's okay. This potion will help you heal all those cuts and bumps and scrapes that you got in that dark, nasty dungeon. Very, very quickly. This, along with the spiral, will help you have the best possible long rest. That's it. Now, let me help you up. Both arms out. 1, 2, and 3. Standing up now. That's it. Now, your room is just down the hallway a little bit. I'll guide you there. Oh, and it's best not to forget about your sack full of loot. Let me grab that for you. You look a little dazed. Man, this thing's heavy. You must have had quite the adventure that you'll have to tell me about later on. But right now, let me drag this sack of loot down the hallway and you can follow, okay? Really, it is quite heavy. Maybe I'll have to invest a few more points into strength. Well, in either case, come on, follow me. Down the hallway. It's going to be the door on the right, all the way at the end. Just keep on walking down. You must feel like a sleepwalker. That potion makes everything feel quite dreamy. Everything right now must feel like it's in a warm, hazy fog that you're having a little bit of difficulty navigating. But don't worry, as long as you follow me, you'll be sure to relax very deeply on a nice warm bed. Closer and closer. Here, let me get the door to the room for you. And here we go. This is what I call a room, and that bed over there is for you. Now, how about this? You make yourself really nice and comfortable, get out of that dirty armor, and lay down on that bed. While you do that, I'll go start the fire. Then, after I'm done starting the fire, I'll guide you into a rather nice deep sleep. So, don't dilly-dally. Off with that dirty armor, and get yourself nice and comfortable under the covers. All right. Now, what was that spell again for starting a fire? Ah, yes, I remember. All right. We're getting a nice blaze going. Nice and warm, nice and comfortable. And, look at you. All nice and comfortable on your bed. Let me come over and tuck you in, nice and snug. Now, soon it's going to be time for you to drift off into a really, really deep, deep sleep. I'm going to be right here, next to you, okay? Let me pull up a stool and sit down. Ah, that's better. I want you to look into the flickering, dancing flames of the fireplace. Become mesmerized by how they move as you let your drowsy mind go deeper and deeper into a peaceful state. Soon you'll sleep deeply, and I'll be here, making sure that everything's safe and sound. Your sack of loot is next to you as you sleep, and I'll be sure to lock the door to the room as you rest, so you can rest completely and totally comfortably, drifting off. Keep on gazing at the dancing flames as your heavy, heavy eyelids start to flutter shut. Here, let me gently pat you on the head. It's a very soothing thing to do. The slow, rhythmic patterns of my hand gently caressing your head will lull you into a very deep and restorative state of sleep. It's best to empty your mind completely and totally before your long rest. Just exhale, pushing out any and all stress and tension from your mind and body. Relaxing nice and deeply. Listen to the sound of the fire crackling as you just drift off, my hand gently petting and caressing your weary, weary head. Every time your eyelids blink, they become twice as heavy. You just want to drift off into that deep, deep sleep. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, push out any and all stress and tension. Sleep. 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 You're safe and sound, just letting go and drifting. That warm, sweet potion that I gave you beforehand is already starting to work its magic. It's already helping you heal. But to heal fully and completely, you need to let go. You need to let it guide you to sleep. The best way to have a restorative long rest is to clear your mind out of any and all thoughts and to just drift. Blank and empty, empty and blank, letting go as your consciousness fades away, knowing that in the morning you'll be fully restored, more than fully restored, feeling better than ever before, and ready to tell the villagers about your adventures. But right now, it's time to sleep. Deep, deep sleep. That's it. You can feel your body sinking deep into the down mattress of the bed. This really is the best room in the inn. That bed is incredibly soft and comfortable. Sleeping deep. Just let all thoughts drift away as I gently pet your head. You don't have to force yourself to keep on staring at the fire, because eventually those eyelids will just be too heavy to keep open. They'll drift shut, and you'll sleep deeply. Deep, deep sleep. Deep, deep dreams. Maybe, just maybe, dreaming about that spiral as you drift off into sleep, seeing its blue aura in your mind's eye, seeing the magic that it emits, and knowing that next time that magic can take you even deeper, even more quickly, if you let it. Just drifting now. It's time to sleep. 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 Sleep.